Well, hello there, fabulous photographers. I am so excited to be back for another day of Instagram week over here at K.M. Robinson Photography. We're talking all about how you, as a photographer, can be taking advantage of Instagram in your social media marketing. And so we've been talking about some really great stuff for the shadow ban. We've talked all about different things that you need to know for Instagram. And today we're going to talk specifically about geotags. Now, we are going to be doing a lot today talking about geotags, and I bet that's one of those words that is kind of big and weird and a little scary. Maybe you know it. What is a geotag? If you've got a guess, if you kind of know what we're talking about, or if you legitimately know, hit up my comments and let me know what you know about geotags. But the question is, what is a geotag? Now, if you've ever looked at Instagram, they do give you the ability to mark your location on your photos. A geotag is something that marks your location, and then people can search through those geotags and see what's going on in that area, which is really amazing for connecting with people on a local level. And this is going to be something that I highly recommend for photographers. Now, if you are another type of entrepreneur, if you are a local-based business, you want to take advantage of this. You want to be listening. Take close note, because this is something that's really going to help you within your marketing. If you are an internet-based business and you don't necessarily need to be giving out your location, maybe you don't want to use that. There are circumstances like different events and things, but overall, you probably don't want to use geotags so much if you are something like one of my authors who does not necessarily need to be giving out your location all of the time. So why do you use geotags? Well, geotags are really cool because it connects everybody in that one location. So if you are a photographer, you are going to be using geotags to get in front of new local clients. Who is there? Who's around? Who's going to be looking for you in your area, and who's going to be looking at those specific locations. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining. If you are here live, drop your name or drop a comment in the comments for me, because I cannot tell who's here unless you tell me. So tell me who you are and what type of photography you do. Or if you are not a photographer, if you're an entrepreneur, let me know what it is that you are working on, and maybe I'll customize this to you just a little bit. Now, as a photographer, using geotags is really important because it does get you in front of new people. And so you, as a photographer or a local-based entrepreneur, are going to be using geotags to show off what you're doing in your local community. You want to be present. You want to be active in people's site. You want people to know that you exist in their area. So let's say you are photographing a wedding. Tag the venue. Do you have some gorgeous venue that the reception's at? Tag it. Are you taking photos from the wedding in the park? Tag the park. Let's say you are doing a senior photo shoot and you are doing it at a laundromat, because how cool are those photo shoots? And you've got your senior all dressed up and you're taking these gorgeous pictures. Tag that laundromat. Let's say you are having some kind of consultation in a coffee shop. Take a picture of the gorgeous table setting and the menu from that cafe, and maybe a book, maybe some cute little things to kind of personalize it, and tag the cafe. The more that you can get out there, the more you can get in front of people, and the more that they understand that you are an active part of this community, the better it is for you. Geotags are going to be incredibly helpful to that, because people can actually search. Think about it. If you're looking for something to do, what do? You jump on social media and you look up your town. If you're going to a new city, what do? You jump on that tag and you see what's going on in that city. Let's pretend you are someone who is getting married on location in a city that is not your own, and you want to kind of see what's going on and where might be good venues. If you go through those tags, you kind of get a feel for what's going on. And if you have tagged that venue, that location, that geotag, and they see you, perhaps they will hire you. Maybe, and let me just put this one out there, I know this is a big deal, families go on vacations a lot. And when they go on vacations, sometimes they want to get dressed up and take family photos. But if they're on vacation, are they familiar with the area? And are they familiar with the photographers in the area? Probably not so much. So if you have tagged different locations in that area, they are far more likely to find you, hire you, and work with you, right? So how do you go about using geotags? Well, it's actually incredibly simple. So let's talk a little bit about geotags. I'm actually going to pull up a picture on the screen. Let me see if I can get this up here, because we're going to talk specifically about, yes, there we go, about how to do this. So let me just put this one. There we go. Okay, if you are taking a look at this and you are in your Instagram app, I want everybody to pull up your phone right now and get on your Instagram app. And And I want you to go ahead and pretend that you are posting a picture. Now, you do not actually have to go through with posting this, but I want you to go ahead and hold your phone up and make it look like you are about to post. Okay, so we're on the page where you can write a caption, and you've got your photo there already. We're not going to go through with posting it. I just want you to see this. So just pick up your phone and do this with me. You are going to see where you can write that caption. And then below that, you are going to see add location. Now, under add location, they're actually going to give you some suggestions. So they are going to use your location where you are right now to kind of give you some things that are local to you. You can click through those, or you can click search, or you can click add location. And when you click add location, it is going to come up with a whole list of things that you can be doing with your geotagging. Now, you get one geotag. It's just one. So you got to pick the best one. So what's going to be the most strategic for you? Is it going to be your town? Is it going to be the big city next to you? So maybe you are a small town person and you have a bigger city next to you and you get a lot of clients from there. Are you going to tag your small town, or are you going to tag the city next to you? Now, don't go crazy on me. You're not tagging like New York City if you live in Minnesota. That just doesn't make sense. But the beauty of geotags is that it does let you search. So let's say you are from Minnesota and you went on vacation to New York City and you are later on posting a picture from New York City, then you can go in and you can find that geotag even though you're not in that location. So you can search and find different geotags. And they've got businesses, they've got all sorts of interesting things. There's our local library here. The waterfall is here. Let me see. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. There's a doctor's office here. There's a senior living center here. I mean, there's all sorts of camps and hospitals and the school and downtown. There's a one for downtown of my little town. I did not know that existed because I haven't used geotags really because of the switch in how I'm running my business. I'm not necessarily local based anymore, so I don't really use geotags. But got some interesting things here. I'm gonna have to find out what that one is. We got some weird stuff here. But if you then take a look at your image, right up at the top, it's got your, let me make this bigger for you. Right up at the top here, it does have your screen name, and then it has that location, whatever location you posted. This is a picture I posted earlier today. I did a speed edit live on Facebook yesterday. If you didn't see it, check that out. It's pretty fun. But I posted a speed edit video over on my Instagram page not too long ago this morning. And as you can see, I've got my location there. And I don't typically use my location on Instagram because, again, I am not necessarily a local-based business. I don't really focus on my portraiture work so much as my fine artwork at this point. So I am not necessarily actively looking for new clients in my area because my clients are from other places. So I don't really use geotags a lot, but I did post it there to see if it made a difference and see what's going on. And now all the people in my local town will be able to see that. We actually have a big event coming up tomorrow and the next day in my town. And so people are going to be going through those tags, looking for things, and all of a sudden they're going to see me in my work. Great exposure, right? And all I had to do was add a geotag. Pretty neat. So let me tell you this little story. This is one I was thinking of earlier today. And it's all about what I was doing this morning. So this morning, I was up super, super early. I got a ton of work done. It's been, yikes, a lot of hours. I've been up for a lot of hours. It's only 10 a.m. I was up at like 4. And I waited for the sun to come up and the grass to dry out a little bit. And I took a bowl and I went outside and I started collecting blueberries from our massive bushes out in our yard. And I must have been out there for quite some time collecting all of these blueberries. And I was just picking the blueberries. And I came in about 15 minutes before we came live here. And so I actually have the blueberries in the other room. I washed them. They're drying off right now. When I'm done, I'm going to go have some, hey, you finished your broadcast, celebratory blueberries. And I thought to myself, well, isn't this interesting? Because as a photographer, I could do something personal, like go and get blueberries. So let's say I am taking my family and we go to a, do they call them blueberry orchards? Blueberry farms? I don't know what they are called. But we've gone to somewhere where you can pick blueberries, and we have together picked all these blueberries, and then I'm going to set up a pretty little shot. I'm going to take pictures of the blueberries in a bowl, on a table setting, so it's a deskscape image. We've got a lot of pretty stuff going on. We've got maybe a glass of lemonade there, and we've got a pretty little plate, like a little spoon. We've got just cute little kitchen-y things, and we're going to take a picture, and I'm going to put it over on my Instagram page. But this is not my photo shoot stuff. So this is a way to personalize it and say, hey, listen, guys, earlier today I did a photo shoot, or I finished editing a photo shoot, or I did something photo shoot related, and then I took my family to go blueberry picking. Here's a picture of how we celebrated me accomplishing the photo shoot, editing the photo shoot, doing that in-person sales consultation, whatever it was. This is how I celebrated. And then I am going to use the geotag for the blueberry farm, blueberry orchard, blueberry place, the location. Somebody tell me what that's called. I don't know. Usually it's an orchard, right? Like apple orchard and blueberries and strawberries and whatever. You know, you get the idea. So I'm putting this picture on Instagram, and I'm making it all beautiful, and I'm writing that really engaging caption that says, hey, this is what I do, this is what I did, and this is how I celebrated, so you get to see my personal life as well. And I then use the geotag for that blueberry farm. I can then say something like, oh, wouldn't this be a beautiful place for a family photo shoot? Or isn't this a great place to take your family on the weekend and pull out your cell phone and take a couple pictures of your kids while you are waiting to come back for your professional photo shoot? This is a way to capture some fun memories until you have those professional images, or in between your professional images, and you can give them ideas for things to do in your community. You can show how you are engaged and active within your community. You can show off good locations for photo shoots, or give them some kind of inspiration for photo shoots. Those three things right there, you just gave them three things in one photo, and it wasn't even a photo shoot, but it makes you more valuable to them because you are communicating with them. You are giving them the ability to get to know you a little bit better. You are reminding them what you're doing, because yeah, you're still a photographer, but not everything about your life is all about being in front of that camera. And so you've given them things that they can do in their own community. You've reminded them that you exist and you do this for a living. You remind them that you are a real human being, which helps with respecting boundaries later on when they demand their photos be done within 20 minutes of your photo shoot. And it gives them ideas for their photo shoot, so they can relate to you on a personal level. When they book their photo shoot, you're going to be top of mind. You're going to be the one that they come to, and you're going to help give them inspiration for their photo shoots so that they will either work with you to create something really, really awesome for their photo shoot, or they will step back because they know you're a creative and let you plan their photo shoot in the way that you want to plan it. Win, 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 right? Fantastic. Geotags are incredibly important, and they are so super essential for photographers. I do hope you will take advantage of using geotags. It's super easy, and I do recommend that you kind of switch it up. So the more customized you can be and the more specific to where you are, the better. I will tell you, I would recommend that you use your city or your town, that wherever you get your most clients from, use that the most. But also I want you to branch out into the blueberry farm, or the cafe, or the waterfalls, or the park, or wherever you are that is more streamlined and location specific, so that you've got a good range of where you're going, because you don't just want to see the one tag in your feed. So as they're scrolling through your photos, as they're going through your feed, it's not all just that city, just that city, just that city, just that city. You are specific and you're doing really cool things, and you're showing them your local area. All right, now if you've absolutely loved this, let me know. Hit the share button. We want to share with your friends so that we can help grow the photography industry, to empower them to use social media marketing better, so that we can educate our clients. So when you educate your clients, it educates my clients, and we help each other out and grow each other's business, right? I bet you have some photographer friends who would absolutely flip over using geotags on Instagram, and they had no idea that that was even an important option. So let them know that this is going to be something that's really helpful to them. Share, hit the share button, and let them know that this is something we are working on over here. We are going to be doing one more day of Instagram week here, as well as a live Q&A on Saturday. Tomorrow we are going to be using hashtags in Instagram stories. So come join me. This is going to be something that is really, really relevant to right now. This is something that's really important. It is something that Instagram just recently allowed us to do, and it is really, really good for getting in front of new fans. On Saturday, we will be doing our live Q&A at 9 a.m. Bring all of your social media questions, not just Instagram, but Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube, Periscope, your newsletters, your blog. If you've got questions, bring them to me. I will be answering those live. As always, you can hang out with me over on kmrobinsonphotography.com, where you'll have access to our online courses, our online communities, our resources, tutorials, videos, on-demand mini trainings, live masterclass webinars, and the amazing projects that we're working on over at KM Robinson Photography. You can also come join me at community.readingtransforms.com, which is my closed Facebook group. I'm there all the time teaching on the social media algorithms that keep bogging down your posts and killing your organic reach. We talk about how to work with them, how to avoid it, and how to get your content more seen. We also work on branding your photographer brand and really reaching out and engaging, empowering, and equipping your clients and potential new clients to come over and do a photo shoot with you and tell their friends and bring you more clients. It's kind of an awesome circle. So come join me. It's going to be really awesome. We just recently opened this, and we'd love to have you there. We have a couple of great photographers, and we are all working together to build our businesses and help it grow together. And then if you want a free gift from me, because we know I love my free gifts, you can come join me at insiders.kmrobinsonphotography.com, where I will give you a click-for-click, button-for-button tutorial on exactly how to use Instagram Stories, which is what we're talking about tomorrow, how to use hashtags on Instagram Stories. You do not know how to use Instagram Stories. Now is the time. Learn. I have a click-for-click, button-for-button tutorial. It's all for you for free just by joining insiders.kmrobinsonphotography.com. That is my newsletter, so you will get weekly tips from me on how to use social media in your marketing strategy to engage your fans and get them to come be your clients. It's kind of awesome. Oh, by the way, not only am I giving you that free PDF, but I'm also giving you a couple of bonuses there. I have a checklist before you do any Instagram stories. It's a checklist to run through so that you are fully equipped and ready to go and you know exactly what you're saying so you don't waste your time. And I am doing a swipe file bonus, which is word for word what you can say exactly for one of your Instagram stories. You just have to fill in some blanks and you can reuse it and tweak it and use it on a weekly basis if you want. It's really awesome and it's totally free. So insiders.kmrobinsonphotography.com. And of course, you can hang out with me over at KM Robinson Photography on Instagram and on Facebook, where we are always doing these live broadcasts. We've got tutorials on our Instagram stories. We've got tutorials here. We've got all sorts of fabulous things. So I hope that you will join me. It's a lot of fun. And I would love to see you over there. Please feel free to reach out and connect. If you've got questions, DM me, send me inbox messages, send me emails. I want to hear from you guys. Thanks so much for joining me as we talked all about geotags for Instagram for photographers. If you've got questions on this, or if you have topics you want to see in the future, hit up my comments and let me know exactly what you want to see more of. You guys have a great day and stay inspired.